Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Slater. He's got it one away. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Here's Corey Seager looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike one. Rodriguez has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career. And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Comes set with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. His performance at the plate's given this team a major offensive boost and put him in strong. Contention for the batting title.
And he's got a chance to collect some serious hardware individually and team-wise. If everything goes according to plan and he finishes strong.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Clayton Kershaw gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running. Because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card for the Giants. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Next to bat for the Giants, Austin Slater took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding. But you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pollock on the run. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. Giants down in order. They still trail 1-0. Stepping up now, Matt Beatty. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Matt Beatty.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Slater. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, who's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again.
48.
Standing in now, number 48. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dodgers have elected to challenge.
All right, we'll take one last
flag.
look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did meet that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled safe.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 9 homers, and 29 driven in. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. Number 5 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Onto the bottom. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Back up the middle. And that's the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And, fellas, the one thing I'm excited about today is watching this team flash the leather. Pickett and Grin. In the National League, this team has the highest fielding percentage. That screams to their pitchers taking them to some nice steak dinners on the road.
Now the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He has 9 base hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this is taken in for the second out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Strike 2.
0-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jock Peterson now. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar will back up and put this away for a long out, number 1.
The batter, number 5.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. And Longoria's got it for out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman.
Ready now, Justin Turner. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Number 5 is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now at the plate, number 5, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And one away now in the San Francisco third. So with one away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The windup and the 0-1. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
In now, Derek Rodriguez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike two.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. The next 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater is under it. One down.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Beatty. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double to drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Into the box, number 48. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Also striding in, Will Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The pitcher, number 22.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Stepping in now, Clayton Kershaw, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Smith on second. Kershaw at first, one gone. Bullet back up the middle. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The relay and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Dodgers lead this one 4-0. Coming to the plate now, number 7 back to the top of the lineup as they're still.
Play ball. Ow. Ow. Ow.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the team. Number 37. Through.
Standing in, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with
number
2 gone.
35. Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Pickoff move to second, and the runner back easily. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt, 1-2 now.
He has to be greedy, working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants lead to a run in the inning. 5 innings complete. LA's on top, 6-1. Digging in and looking for more, number 48. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Number 48.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Pomerantz is ready. Here's the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Slater has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it.
Play ball. Out. Out.
Tyler Austin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Number 19, Tyler Austin.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 11 home runs and 34 driven in. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the lineup flips over and digging in, number 7. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, he has some trouble with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Austin Slater. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6. Andrew Suarez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Andrew.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. He'll lead it off. As we begin, Paulo Orlando is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Paulo Orlando.
Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Chris Taylor will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now in the box, Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 3 to this point, so not the game he was hoping to have as he continues his quest for a batting title here in the season's final month.
But I expect him to slap an amazing at-bat right here. Last at-bat of the day, potentially. He works a knock right here. It could jumpstart him.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Slater on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it into third base, as on the F7 he gets in there with 2 away.
The first baseman,
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Matt Beatty. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. David Freese will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Taylor on third with 2 out. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits and they leave 1. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. It's the Dodgers. Paulo Orlando will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Chris Taylor will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. David Freese will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Chris Taylor.
So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
David Freese.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Evan Longoria. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Hit out towards second. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the second out.
Up next for the Giants, the catcher, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bellinger has it in his sights, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 7-1. In now, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 48. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box now, Will Smith. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Standing in now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 9-1 ball game.
Now batting.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Number 65 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Giants, number 65.
Chris Taylor will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Alex Verdugo will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Slater. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The third baseman.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. This will kick up against the wall now. And the second run will score as well.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across. Alex Verdugo will stay in the ball game as the new shortstop. Verlander will come in as well as a part of the double switch.
Alex Verdugo. Your attention, please. This change for the Dodgers. Now playing second base.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step over first himself for the out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. Now at the plate, number 5. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Popped him up. Smith has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Giants 1. At the plate, David Freese hit it hard, but
the first baseman, David Freese.
Stephen Vogt will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he got him swinging. Stephen Vogt is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
They could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Munson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
The batter.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone.
Slater.
They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. As Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Pollock. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game. So they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
11-1 at the end of this one. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Clayton Kershaw records his 14th winning decision of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Derek Rodriguez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Dodgers.